So originally I was gonna make a Sonic Movie 3 review back in like when I first watched Sonic Movie 3 like on December 19th, but I never got the chance to do it, so yeah. So instead of talking about the Sonic Movie 3 review, you already know that Sonic Movie 3 is the best video game movie adaptation ever. I feel like it's in the top like 3 of the biggest like best video game movie adaptation, right up there with the Super Mario Brothers movie and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, obviously. Let's talk about the post-credit scene. So after the race between Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, Sonic somehow managed to get all the way to New York. I don't know how he missed that finish line. And then out of nowhere, Metal Sonic appears, and oh my god, it was so amazing because I already got spoiled with like Amy, a picture of Amy, but Metal Sonic was actually a surprise. Like, he looks so good, like my god, like bro, that really like bro, you should have seen me in that movie. I was just screaming my lungs off when I saw him. After that, Metal Sonic finished shoot movie Sonic with a laser, but Sonic dodged and punched a little crap out of him. After that, we have a whole army of Metal Sonic, which kind of reminds me of the British Sonic comic where there was an army of Metal Sonic. Like, what was it called? Metallics. It was called the Metallics. Yeah, it reminds me of the Metallics from like the British Sonic comics. After they often jump on Sonic once suddenly, Amy Rose shows up and destroys all of them with a pink hammer. And oh my god, I never thought Amy Rose would ever be in the Sonic movie. I was actually kind of like, I mean, Metal Sonic, people kind of wanted Metal Sonic because, you know, like, they're not going to do the Bio Lizard for Sonic 3. We thought that Metal Sonic was going to be the big bad, and like, no, he wasn't. He was in the, like, post-end credit scene, which I was so cool. But yeah, Sonic Movie 4 is going to be probably a mix between Sonic CD and Sonic Heroes, maybe? But let's talk about Metal Sonic's design now. When I first saw it, I was a bit, I was hyped as heck, but there's something weird about Metal Sonic design. You see, he looks a lot like his game counterpart, which in a video game movie adaptation, you would be like, yes, let's make the character accurate to the game, like the Mario movie did, the Illumination one, and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie with like the character design. But here's the difference between those. Sonic and the rest of his friends have like slightly redesigns in the movie. Like, for once, he has like blue arms, kind of like Boom Sonic, the separate eyes, the semi-realistic, you know. When I saw Metal Sonic right next to Movie Sonic, it feels so weird because Metal Sonic is like, he's based on like the modern like game counterpart Sonic, not like Movie Sonic, because Movie Sonic has the separate eyes, but Metal Sonic still has like the uni eye. So it's like kind of jarring. It's almost like, I don't feel like they ran out of budget to make a Metal Sonic design for this movie. I don't know, it just feels like that for me. I don't know why. The fact that he doesn't really match well with like Robotnik's like robots in the movie, because all of like Eggman's like drones or robots like white and red, and Metal Sonic's like blue, which it makes sense in the game, like, you know, the game, like, very, because, you know, the Eggman, like, he makes, like, weird-ass, like, robot designs, but it doesn't fit well, like, the movie version, like, robot, so that's why I make a video. So I found a couple of, like, before, like, we got the real, like, official, like, design for Metal Sonic and Sonic Movie 3, there was a lot of, like, artists that trying to make, they, like, on the picture, like, what will Metal Sonic look like in the Sonic movie. So here's one of them, and that is this design from Key Art Jack. And I kind of like this one because this is what I thought Metal Sonic was gonna look like in like the Sonic movie. He has the white and red, he's way more like realistic, and like his build, like, you know, like his design, and I like it. I mean, it's kind of weird that he had like actual like fingers instead of like those sharp claws that he has in the games, but it's still cool. Sure, he has the uni eye, but I won't mind. I mean, I think it kind of fits because Movie Sonic did say you kind of missed a few details, so I kind of feel like, you know, I don't know, like, I kind of like it, I kind of wish it. I think someone also made like a 3D model of it, and it looks cool. Like, now I kind of wish we had this. Like, this fits way more better. I think it's cooler. Second design is actually quite terrifying. Like, Jesus Christ, this is horrifying. It's almost kind of like if Metal Sonic got mixed with the Terminator. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's amazing, like, the visual. Like, I think it's horrifying, terrifying. Jeez, he looks like he belongs in a FNAF game. Jesus Christ, it's horrifying. Yeah, I highly doubt that Paramount would ever even pick this design because it's kind of horrifying. Like, Jesus Christ, look at his teeth. He could buy a kid head off. As Metal Sonic design is made by Phoenix Crix. I think I pronounced that. I kind of like this Metal Sonic design here. Have the sharp metal claws that he has in the games. He also has the two like weird circle things around his neck. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like cool. It kind of like it. His head kind of looks like chrome. Like, I don't know why. It's like chrome. I don't know why. It kind of might be like a computer, like those 90s computers. Why am I thinking of this? And I think that's it. Overall, I kind of wish Metal Sonic just had like a slightly different design than his game counterpart to make him like more like interesting. I mean, Amy Rose design is like pretty great. I mean, it's in Metal Sonic, like he's just one-to-one with the game design. It's kind of weird, especially when like this movie like have slightly redesigns of like the game counterparts. So it's kind of weird. Also, speaking of movies, the FNAF movie 2, yeah, I can't wait for that. I have to wait Christmas. Just like I did with Sonic Movie 3. So that means 11 months of waiting. That's fun. Anyways, I see you around. And hopefully this year was probably better than the last year.